Alright, guys, welcome back and here with Kenki hitters. So we had an unfortunate situation where basically what happened was I thought I had something written in the rules specifically about retrying. Basically, if the boss resets, if all characters got wiped and the boss resets, um, what basically happens is it's automatically retry, and they already used their retry earlier on Aeon Blight Drake because they did a full start on Aeon Blight Drake, meaning I didn't count down. So because of this, they will be granted a retry. However, they will have to play a certain scenario down where a bag from the top needs to 1 second. Let me make sure this is clear. 1 second. All right, I'm just gonna let them play out the scenario.
突然无事，对宴枯坐。
All right, I'm just letting him know. All right, I'm letting him know what's going on right now because they need to know what happens here. All right.
魁梧的体格是力量的象征，对鼓舞士气也很有帮助。我得再加把劲啊！
All right, I'm letting him know.
整个作假，才能应对变数。
All right, I'm just letting him know right now. All right, we'll see here. Here we go. Let's make sure this is all fine. So we have here Xingqiu with Miss Butter. Okay. Using Raiden with the catch. I think I already checked that character. Also, I'm not having a problem here. And Vague using Bennett. Okay. Right then. Alright, we're gonna start it now.
难得没有战事，
Put some
来场体
music.
能训练吧。
Put some music right now. Here we go. What is that? Um. Alright, let's see here. Let me see here what happens. That's really weird.
整个坐起来，才能应对变数。
Alright. Let me check here.
对鼓舞士气很有帮助。我得再加把
Let
劲。
me check something here. I need to check something here right now, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna have to check something here, guys. Very important. Alright. I'm gonna check here. Because it looks like I saw a maple feather being used. And those things are not allowed. Gadgets are not allowed at all. I'm gonna have to see replay here. Let me check. I can confirm here that I saw a maple feather being used. That's not allowed. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a maple feather. That's a gliding gadget, yeah. No gadgets are allowed. They did not allow gadgets. They did not allow gadgets, yeah. So, yeah, but they did not allow gadgets. Exactly, yes. Exactly, yeah. They used, no, they cannot use gadgets at all. At all. Gadgets are not allowed at all. Mid-match doesn't matter. Gadgets are not allowed. Yes, yes. We can go ahead and check the rules. Gadgets are not allowed. They cannot use gadgets before the match. Like that. They can't do that. They cannot do that. And either way, the time would be running, too. So that's either way, that's a violation of the rules. That is a violation rule. You cannot use the feather fan. You cannot use the feather fan. Let me go ahead and show you guys, so you guys know what's the case, okay? Just to show you guys real quick, okay? Let me make sure that this is showing. 1 second. Let me make sure that this is showing right now. All right. This is in the rules. It's been in the rules for quite a while. Gadgets are not allowed. Right here.
魁
It's
梧的
the
体格是力
right
量的
here.
象征，
Using
对鼓舞
food,
士气很有帮
gadgets,
助。
or potions of
我得
any
在加
kind
把劲
are
儿。
also banned. You cannot use gadgets. You cannot use Feather Fan. That is a gadget, meaning that is not allowed. It doesn't matter if it's pre-boss, during boss, it is completely banned. Same with food. Just because you use food before a fight does not mean it's allowed. It's not allowed. So it is a violation of the rules. Due to this, Gen Z hitters will have to be disqualified, unfortunately. This is a clear violation of the rules. It is clearly listed. This one is clearly listed. There is no debate at all. This is clearly listed in the rules.
难得没有战士，
So
还
unfortunately
是挺需要
for
的。
Gen Z hitters, yeah, this is a violation of the rules. Unfortunately. This is a disqualification, unfortunately. They used Feather Fan. Yes, it was faster than them, but you guys use Feather Fan. You guys use Feather Fan. That's not allowed. They did go faster, but they use Feather Fan. It doesn't matter if you go faster. If you violate the rules, it doesn't count. It's infinite seconds.
我得
It's
再加
infinite
把劲儿。
seconds. If you violate the rule, it's infinite seconds. Doesn't matter. If you're faster, 6 seconds faster. It's a rules violation straight up. So yeah, that's the match. It doesn't matter if it adds only a few seconds. It's a rules violation. It's clearly listed in the rules. It is not allowed. It is clearly listed in the rules. Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't matter if the time is going or not. Yeah, even then, it doesn't matter if the time is going or not. It's a rules violation. You can't use Feather Fan. You cannot use gadgets. They did not agree on gadgets in the exception rule. They did not. The only two that they agreed on, was 15 more minutes of preparation time, and and to remove the penalty for Asima, and that's it. That's the only thing. Remove the penalty for one facing Asima, my bad. That's the only thing that they agreed upon. They did not agree on removing gadgets at all. They did not agree on that at all. So because of this,
价之大，无奇不有。
because of this situation, it is an illegal run. And even if the timer was not running, just a use of gadgets is not allowed. It doesn't say outside a timer. It does not say outside a timer. It's straight up banned. Same thing with food. Just because the timer doesn't start doesn't mean you can use food. And remember, this is mid-fight. This is between fights. It's still banned. Yeah, exactly. Using gadgets between fights is banned. Not even between fights, just straight up. Just using gadgets is not allowed at all. That was a violation. You can't use Feather Fan. NRE is food, yeah. And it's clearly listed that gadgets is not allowed. That's how it works. That's how it is. It's unfortunate because I think they had a really great run. They clearly looked like the best team in EU, but that situation just screwed them over, unfortunately. And even though they did get technically a better run, they use gadgets, and because of that, it's a forced reset. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't give you another try. You guys violate the rules, and you guys didn't have another retry to use. Because remember, you guys used reset on Aeon Blight Drake because it was a false start. Yeah, that's just how it is, unfortunately. So due to this, we will have a DQ for. If we can finally conclude the EU matches, I'm gonna go ahead and finish writing this up for everyone. 1 second. So I can finally conclude the EU matches. Let me go ahead and finish this up real quick so everyone knows the results. All right. Let me go ahead and write it here. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for Gen Z hitters. They had a really good run. Very, very unfortunate. Amazing run. They had a really, really. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm in shock. I don't know what else to say from seeing that scenario. I honestly don't. I don't. I really did expect them to make the finals, the World Finals, but rules are rules. What can I say? Like I said, anything could happen in a match. Anything could happen, and unfortunately, for them, that's what happened. It's a tough situation, but you got to live with it. It's sad, but you just got to live with it. Just how it is. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Sad to see that, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and show the results for EU finals. We're about to show it right now. All right. So yeah, no, don't even need a frame count, nothing. That's how it is. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. All right, let's check this out. Let's go here to EU finals. All right. Here we go. They had a really good run. I was really hoping that they actually didn't make it. But here you go. There you go. Cerberus wins. Midas Sanguine Z9 Blade 400.81, and the other side we have Gen Z hitters, Baltigre Ninja Vague, and Wave. Unfortunately, getting a disqualification due to using a gadget in the middle of a match. Even if it was not in the middle of the match, it's still gadget usage, which is absolutely not allowed. You can only use gadgets if let's say you already finished all the bosses and you accidentally use a gadget, let's say, and you say, oh, I want to use Retry, and you accidentally use a gadget, that's fine because it's not in the middle of a boss. That's after you already finished boss. But technically, because we're playing a scenario that was supposed to happen, if they would have done that in the actual match, it would have been a disqualification because of that. Because technically, we're playing out a scenario where they were they're returning to Kenki, and because of that, if they use Feather Fan, if I saw you use Feather Fan at that moment, it would have been not allowed because the timer still would have been running. Even if the timer was not running, it's still something that it's still a loophole that they're trying to abuse. It's not allowed because it does not state anywhere in the rules that food is allowed before a match, before the timer starts. Food, it doesn't say anything about gadgets being allowed before the time starts. It just says straight up, it is not allowed. It is not allowed. Gadgets are not allowed whether the time is running or not. Food is not allowed whether the time is running or not. The only time when it's allowed, if it's for a retry after they already finish all the bosses, because it makes sense. But in that scenario, it does not make any sense. So that's why my ruling stands. In either way, of course, it was basically during timer, which is not allowed. Gadgets are not allowed. It's clearly stated in the rule. It's even if they used it before the timer started. Think about this, right? It would be playing during the timer because of how it plays out. But yeah, that's just how it is. Unfortunately, this is the results. Pretty tough results, but that's that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the NA matches. Um, Fortunately, not too many issues. I'm gonna be going ahead and getting ready for everything. So I'll see you guys there. All right, peace out, guys.